All right, well, meantime, we continue our look outside of the U.S. and our neighbors to the north cracking down on gun control measures. Canada's prime minister proposing a freeze on importing, buying, or selling handguns. Justin Trudeau saying, quote, other than using firearms for sport shooting or hunting, there is no reason anyone in Canada should need guns in their everyday lives. Now, this comes as the U.S. House Judiciary Committee is calling on an emergency hearing this week to discuss a number of gun control bills, of course, after that deadly mass shooting in Uvalde. Our NewsNation senior contributor, George Will, joining us now. George, thank you so much for being here again. So we heard what Canada has proposed. Is this something the U.S. could potentially model?
One of his proposals the United States is already engaging in, and that is the red flag laws. Laws whereby people who seem to be dangerous, seem to be disturbed, can be reported to authorities, and the authorities can confiscate their guns, which is sometimes all they do, rather than forcing treatment. However, when Mr. Trudeau says the only reason a Canadian can have guns is sports shooting and hunting, that he cannot do in the United States. In the 2010 Supreme Court decision establishing for the first time that the Second Amendment guarantees an individual right to own a gun, the Supreme Court said, basic to the Second Amendment is the right to own a handgun for self-defense. So no, given our Constitution, we could not do what he is proposing in Canada. Furthermore, sometime in June, by the end of June, the Supreme Court is going to construe the word bear in the Second Amendment. We have a constitutional right not just to keep, but to bear arms. And the Supreme Court may move in the other direction with a much more permissive interpretation so that Americans will have a constitutional right to carry arms and restrictions on the ability of the states to restrict the public bearing of arms outside the home.
All right, so that is something that will come from the Supreme Court. Let's move to the House Judiciary Committee, holding an emergency meeting this week to discuss a gun reform package. We know a bipartisan group of senators also meeting this week. George, are we finally seeing some movement, do you think, in Washington?
I wouldn't hold my breath. I wouldn't count on it. The fact is, most of what are proposed in gun control regulations are regulations on the sale of guns through retail shops. But almost all the crimes committed with guns in the United States are committed by people with criminal records who cannot buy, in any state, guns from a retail shop. So in a way, we're closing a door that is not the one that the trouble is coming through.
All right, George Will, senior NewsNation contributor, thank you so much once again. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.